Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Another low tier replay for you. I love featuring tanks that you don't often see reviews on YouTube, regardless of whether you're interested in getting one. Obviously a lot of people like tier 10s, I like tier 3 and 2. So today, I am playing in the Panzer S35. This is a remarkable tier 3 German tank. It actually is a captured S35 that is a French tier 3. However, it's a little bit stronger. So, unfortunately, I didn't set this tank up. I should have a few HE rounds, but they're not very good, and some APCR. But I don't. So this tank has a very nice 47mm with 52 average damage and 55 pen. Now, this pen is incredibly good for tier 3. It means you don't really need to use any gold ammo, but if you do decide to use gold ammo, it has 90 pen at tier 3. This is only better than the Panzer II at tier 3, in the German tech tree, I believe. There are some TDs that have better pen, but what you do get that a lot of these high pen vehicles don't, at least TDs, is a very fast reload. My reload on this vehicle is 2.01 seconds, giving it a fantastic DPM, and you're about to see what I'm going to do with this vehicle. I often like to autoload in tier 3 as the battle progresses very quickly. And now you can see the other strength of this vehicle, the armor. I just bounced an entire clip from that M2 light tank, and while it is a tier 2, that is a very strong tank. And you will find that tanks with flak guns, such as the Panzer 1C, the M2, and the Panzer II there, struggle a lot against this vehicle, even with premium rounds. So I'm already up to 213 damage, 96 blocked, which is not bad. I'm looking for this M2. The M2 is probably the most dangerous vehicle over here, besides that T127, but I really don't want to get involved against that guy until I clear out these other ones. So I'm just going to hang out here. Panzer II is making a run for that M2. Now, I'm not really paying attention here, and I note that this vehicle is backing up. Unfortunately, it looks like the M3 manages to make it around me. And just look at this rate of fire. Lower plate. Lower plate. Now you can see that M2's armor is pretty good. I'm shooting lower plate on it. While it is angled, I'm bouncing quite a bit. And now you can see that the Panzer II resorts to shooting APCR. About 30 damage per clip. Please ignore the outlines. I don't know what's going on there. We've got like alien outlines, but that's alright. The other strength of this vehicle is accuracy. It is quite accurate. I believe this version has about 0.33, which isn't that bad. It does suffer from what feels like a longer aim time than its reload, so you do often end up firing shots all over the place. Now I'm just going to auto-lock at this M2, resort to aiming. I'm going to shoot his side plate. My penetration is good that it just pretty much overmatches, and I'm going to go against this Panzer 1C. Pen's 25 against me. Again, he's shooting APCR too, and I'm blocking quite a bit of it. In fact, I have more block damage than damage currently, which is highly unusual for a low tier vehicle, as most of them really have no armor, especially with this speed. Now I note this Panzer 1C is trying to come over the top, so I'm going to reposition because I don't want to push out against that Panzer 2 and then have a Panzer 1C come behind me. This vehicle does have good frontal and side armor, but like all vehicles from tier 1 to 10, it has terrible side or rear armor. Panzer 1C bounces another clip against me. Now, I promise you the outlines do not look like this. I don't even know what this outline is. You can see kind of sniping him there. It almost looks like that vehicle is sideways, and now I'm going to push him. We're up 12 to 6. There's one. There's two right into that upper plate. That puts us at 2 kills and 913 damage. And we're going to look for this Panzer 1C. I'm going to put one into him, I believe, or I missed. And that's going to finish it off as it's 14 versus 14. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. Alright, so we finished here with a 3rd class mastery badge, shell-proof for all of the damage we blocked, duelist for the 2 enemy vehicles we killed, fire for effect, obviously, and cool-headed for all those ricochets. We finished off that Panzer II and the M2 light tank, finishing top on our team with 913 damage, 2 kills, 852 XP. Actually, quite a rare vehicle. They're doing quite well as well. The M3 Light. We fired 32 shots, 26 hits, and 19 pens. So accuracy isn't that bad. Hit I think, pretty much 2 out of 3, and penned about 2 out of 3 as well. Now, we made, again, it's a premium, 25,000, not bad, but again, not really a credit grinder. It was a short game as well. We did receive 82 hits, only 9 of which penned. All the hits we received, pretty much were against autoloaders, though that M2 Lite does have an option to use a 37mm, but it looks like he was using the flat cannon instead. Would I recommend this vehicle? Yes, absolutely yes. I believe it costs 1,000 gold in the tech tree, and I'm shocked that Wargaming hasn't removed it. The other one I would recommend is the T127 if you want the Soviet counterpart to this vehicle, and I will be doing a replay on that soon, as I believe that is probably the most overpowered Tier 3 vehicle, and if you do tournaments, I would highly recommend it. But again, this is a Panzer S35 replay and review, not a T127, so we won't get into that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have one, let me know. I'd love to see a platoon of 3 of these, so shoot me a message in game or in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.